Welcome to the Cox3.com post-game show. El Toro 68, Mission Viejo 63 in a key South Coast League basketball game. Thanks so much for joining us. Along with Bill Cunity, I'm Mark Keller. Well, the gym is a whole lot quieter now here at the House of Pain, Coach, than it was here on Blue Wave Night. It was filled with blue. In the second half, we saw blue balloons. But the bottom line was for El Toro, it turned out to be too much Sean Harmon and George Buaku tonight.
Well, a couple of things would stand out about this game. It's really for the league championship, although there's part of the season left to play. And this has been such an intense rivalry over the last few years. Mission got off to a great early lead, great energy, great defense, and then El Toro started coming back like they do. 5 guys handling the ball, every one of them scoring at some point, and another big victory for Todd Dixon and the El Toro Chargers.
I had a chance to talk to Sean Harmon briefly after the game, and I said, what did it feel like being in the zone, knowing that you can score whenever you want? He said, Mark, I hit a few early shots in the game. It gave me a lot of confidence, and I just played it throughout. Also, his grandfather told me that when he was a kid, his dad would make him take 100 shots before dinner every night.
I wouldn't eat till midnight if that was the case.
So the key is, El Toro with the victory, now 21-2 on the year, a perfect 5-0 in league. Mission drops to 17-6, 4-2 in league. Unless we see the Chargers falter down the stretch, looks like they're going to have the South Coast League Championship all to themselves.
Well, last year they had a great season. They went to the finals of the CIF at Anaheim Convention Center. Mission Viejo, for their part, I think Troy Rowland's got an excellent team that can make a run deep into the playoffs. But these two teams are the class of the South Coast League again this year.
Let's go ahead and take a look at highlights from this basketball game put together by our outstanding crew. First, Noah Rashid with the layup, then Chandler Hutchinson with the putback. El Toro comes the other way, led by Sean Harmon. What a night he had. George Buaku with the steal. He's going to take it coast to coast to make it a 3-point game at 18-15. And the next thing you know, the 3-point shot is made. It's a 23-18 game. Noah Rashid, boy, he did a great job taking it to the rack all night long. And then watch George Buaku. Beautiful move to the basket, kisses it off the glass. And we're going to see a whole lot more of Harmon and Buaku. There's Sean Harmon. Now it's going to be George Buaku up top. Did such a great job running the offense.
Well, he did, and he was really so good off the dribble where he took it to the rack and did a great job rebounding the basketball, too.
Yeah, there's Harmon kissing it off the glass. Chandler Hutchinson taking it to the basket. Chandler had 26 points on the night. The jumper by Buaku up and good. And then finally, we're going to see Sean Harmon take it to the basket en route to the El Toro 68-63 win. For Mission, Hutchinson 26, Noah Rashid 13. Caden Rashid was held to 6 but scored all 6 down the stretch of this one. And for El Toro, Sean Harmon 26, Tanner Aguera 14, George Buaku 14 points. As far as the overall numbers, both teams shot pretty well from the field. El Toro 51%, Mission 49. El Toro outscored Mission 18-9 from 3-point range. 38-33%. A little surprising, the Chargers outscoring the Diablos from the free throw line. The turnovers, El Toro did a good job protecting the basketball. Mission had a +3 on the boards tonight.
Well, some of those statistics, I think, in the course of a season, when you have a 3-point shooting team like Todd Dixon does, those 6 3-pointers really end up being the margin of victory in a game like this. And I think that the other thing that hurt Mission a little bit was foul trouble. And if you get one of your 6'6 starters in foul trouble, it's going to be a long night against the Chargers.
Yeah, that was the problem. Dallas Hartman was in foul trouble throughout, and they kind of lost some of their low-down presence. But I'll tell you what, Chandler Hutchinson, their 6'7 senior, did everything he could to keep him in the game.
Well, he's a tremendous shooter. He's a great rebounder. That guy's going to have a great college career at some point. Anything
surprise you about tonight's game?
I thought the early lead by Mission, well earned. I thought Troy Rowland came out with a great game plan. They pressured the ball. They got some turnovers early. They scored. And then in the second half, bombs away. The El Toro 3-pointers started to fall, and that eventually was the difference in the game.
Yeah, in the first half, Harmon had 11, Aguera had 10, and then Harmon just kept riding that wave in the second half and scored himself a career-high 26 points tonight. So the Chargers right now definitely in control of their own destiny, and the only question, Coach, that we spoke about during the broadcast, do they stay in their division level or do they go to the open division?
Well, if I'm in that position as a coach, I take my team where I have the best chance to win. It would be flattering to be in the open division, but you're playing some teams that have guys from 20 different cities, and most of these guys live in Lake Forest.
That they do. Well, that's going to wrap it up from El Toro High School. The final score once again, El Toro 68, Mission Viejo 63. Thanks for joining us here on the Cox3.com post-game show. For Bill Cunity, I'm Mark Heller. So long and good night.